2025 is around the corner and the brand new LEGO Star Wars summer rumors are slowly appearing online, with many very exciting new sets releasing very soon. There are several beloved clone troopers that are rumored and have a very high chance to appear in these sets, and today I compiled a list of every clone trooper that can appear in 2025. The first one I want to talk about is one that I think is most definitely coming in 2025, and that is the Galactic Marines, rumored to appear in the UT-80 next year. This is a set that many wanted to see next year, but there was a lot of doubt whether we were actually going to get any more Revenge of the Sith sets, although LEGO seems very generous in these new rumors. This $150 set is rumored to include at least 2 Galactic Marines, although that could change to more or perhaps go down to 1. But as long as this set is appearing, the chances are incredibly high that it will include the Galactic Marine after so many years of fans begging for this Clone Trooper minifigure. In the same set, I think it is very safe to assume that we might see Clone Commander Bakara, the main Clone Trooper seen on the battle for Magneto in Revenge of the Sith, and notable for gunning down Jedi Master Ki-Adi-Mundi. Although very likely in this set, I don't think it is guaranteed at this point, as there aren't any rumors confirming the inclusion of this minifigure just yet. This is quite a strange character to make in LEGO, with a brand new helmet mold that will be exclusive to this character, which is a character that might not be as well known to some. Regardless, the set will include several minifigures that aren't rumored yet, so I have very high hopes that we will see this Clone Commander next year. The second rumored set that I want to look at is the new 327th Star Corps Battle Pack, which will be the next addition to the Super Battle Packs next year. This one is rumored to be $40 though, which is quite pricey for this kind of set, but the minifigures included are very likely to make up for that higher price point. We will of course be seeing some 327th troopers in this set, most likely up to 4 of these minifigures, although with the added $10 we perhaps see an added 1 or 2 full minifigures. We have not seen the 327th Clone Trooper since the original years of LEGO Star Wars, using the older Phase 2 helmet mold. So finally seeing these iconic clone troopers with their yellow markings will be amazing in 2025. In the same set, I think it is quite likely that we could see some specialist clone trooper minifigure, such as a captain, sergeant, or some other high-ranking 327th clone trooper. However, the most obvious minifigure to include would be Commander Bly, which is another iconic named clone trooper that we have never seen before in LEGO Star Wars. Now is the perfect time to make this new minifigure, as LEGO finally released their own helmet attachment piece of the macro binoculars, most notably seen on Commander Bly in the Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith. And ever since this piece appeared in the newer 501st Battle Pack, fans were wondering when Bly would finally make his appearance. Although some would argue that named clone troopers should not appear in battle packs, I think this is the best place to see him right now, unless we see some sets such as the AT-OT release very soon as well. And there are 3 more sets we have no rumors attached to yet, so only time can tell whether we will see any more sets like this. Another very surprising set rumor that could include some clone troopers is the new clone turbo tank. Now this one is quite disappointing though, as it is said to be a $50 set with less than 400 pieces, which is not nearly enough for a turbo tank. But for this video, I just want to focus on the minifigures that could be included. The most likely minifigure here is probably Commander Gree, as he was included in the previous version of this set and is most notably seen on Kashyyyk, where this iconic clone vehicle was mostly seen in the movie. In the same set, if it is based on the Kashyyyk scene of course, we could also see some new Kashyyyk scout troopers included, as we haven't seen them appear either since the introductions of new clone troopers, although they might stay very similar to their previous minifigures. As this will be the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, It is very likely that the Clone Turbo Tank will be based on this movie, and not the Clone Wars or the Bad Batch. But there is still that chance that something like this could happen. I think a clone turbo tank based around some other clone legion would be the best bet right now, as LEGO played around with this idea in the 2023 Republic gunship that was completely based around the Coruscant Guard. What is most talked about is the idea of a clone turbo tank including some Wolfpack troopers, as these are probably some of the most sought after clone troopers that people really want to see in LEGO form. We haven't seen these minifigures since 2014, and I think they have good potential to be some of the best modern clone troopers, if done correctly with good and accurate helmet prints of course. And if this is the case, we would have to see Clone Commander Wolf included as well. Other than characters such as Rex and Cody, Wolf is probably one of the most beloved and popular clone troopers from the Clone Wars, who recently appeared in the Bad Batch as well. But despite all this, we haven't seen him since 2016 in LEGO form, and this was the Rebels version which so many people disregard today unfortunately. This new Commander Wolf would also have the first Bark Speeder helmet print to appear in modern Clone Troopers, which will be quite nice I reckon. As we are seeing Plo Koon this year, rumored to appear in his Jedi Starfighter microfighter, I think we are bound to see the Wolfpack appear in some way quite soon. There has been a subtle rumor that we will be seeing a new Clone Trooper pilot this year, specifically the Phase 1 version seen in the earlier parts of the Clone Wars as well as Attack of the Clones. This is a minifigure that should have appeared by now, specifically in the UCS Republic gunship that released in 2022, but for some reason we just saw a new clone commander, which was used in other sets as well. We have no rumors as to which set this minifigure can or will appear in, likely one of the sets that we know nothing about yet. Personally, I think the best set for this minifigure right now would be an updated Republic gunship microfighter, but there are not any rumors or leaks about this and it is quite unlikely unfortunately. Only time will tell how and if we will get to see this clone trooper in 2025. The final minifigure I want to talk about is quite a stretch and easily the least likely out of the minifigures in this video, and that is ARC Trooper Jesse. Every minifigure in this video has either some rumor attached to it, specifically about the minifigure or the set it can appear in, but this one doesn't have any of that. And in a way it is just my own speculation for the new year. I think as 501st Troopers are the most popular clone troopers in Star Wars and LEGO, LEGO would want to release new ones in some way every single year. I think he could appear in one of the sets that have no rumors attached to them yet, or he could appear in the rumored MTT, which might be a Clone Wars set apparently. In this set he could even appear as a Phase 1 clone trooper, as the MTT was mostly seen in the earlier parts of the Clone Wars I believe, and throwing in some nice named clone trooper is something I think LEGO could do. Jesse is the one clone trooper I think LEGO really needs to make really soon, and maybe they will in some of these new sets. What other clone troopers do you reckon we will see next year? Let me know down below. Then I will see you in the next one. God bless you and cheers.